My name is Michelle. I am your emotional resilience coach, and it is great to be chatting to you today. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, the notifications button, and of course, I always love to hear from you. So today what we're going to be chatting about is the narcissist and what the narcissist will do when you are leaving the narcissist and or trying to break those trauma bonds. So first and foremost, what you need to understand is there is nothing a narcissist wouldn't do. Alright, this is a game that you're not prepared for. There is no place they wouldn't go, there's nothing they wouldn't say, there's no button they wouldn't push. A narcissist has spent a lot of time getting to know you, getting to know your buttons, getting to know how to get a rise out of you, getting to know your weak spots, your soft spots, and they will gun for every single one of them, and they will hold nothing back. Alright, a narcissist is really comfortable with taking sacred information and using it against you. They have no qualms about it at all. So what are some of their tactics? So one of the things that a narcissist will do in the beginning is a narcissist might try to soften you up and bring about some empty promises. So they might say things like, remember this, remember when we did this, remember when we went there, remember the good times, right? They might try and get you to just soften up a bit and remember the fun that you had. They might try some empty promises in the beginning if they feel that they could get away with it. They might say things like, things are going to change, we're going to get back there, we're going to find that way again. I'm doing so much better, right? I'm doing so much better. Whether you see it or believe it or not, or if it's true or not, it's not a thing. They're always doing something. I'm doing so much better and I'm so much stronger and we're going to do this and, you know, this is amazing and I am nothing without you. So initially they're going to try and really work on just softening you up, buttering you up, really manipulating you, really getting you to feel sorry for them. All right, because you must remember that a narcissist is never wrong. A narcissist is never going to admit that they could possibly have been wrong in any scenario situation. They are full-grown adults who are always the victim. They're always the martyrs. It's always everybody else. And I need you, right? So that's one tactic that they like to do. Let you feel sorry for them. They might even, some narcissists go to the extreme of feigning illness, sickness, you know, like you can't leave them now. They're terribly ill. I have dealt with clients who've had that. Narcissists, what they also like to do if they see that that tactic is not working is then they start really promising you the world, promising you things that you've always wanted, places you've always wanted to go, experiences you've wanted to have. They will put out those promises. They will put out that carrot stick. It's going to be amazing. We're going to do this, we're going to do that, I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you that. They give you a lot of empty promises. You've probably had them a few times. You've probably heard the same story over and over again. And if you're at the point where you're leaving a narcissist or have left a narcissist, you know the drill. You've heard the story, you've seen the game, you've had enough. They never pull through, they're always lying about it, and you have gone, yeah, no more. I'm not listening to these promises anymore. You recognize that they really are empty promises. Then what they will do is they will use guilt. They will use guilt. They will turn everything against you. So whatever you say, they will either think you're overreacting, or they don't know what you're going on about, or why are you always making such a big deal about everything? Nobody else has ever complained about this. I don't know what you're talking about. And they will twist things, turn things, remind you of things. They will have taken experience and they will twist it to such a degree where they will leave you questioning your own sanity. You will be thinking, yeah, am I wrong? Like, they will be so convincing in manipulating you that I know I personally have had this experience, especially a lot when I was growing up. I used to sit back and think, this feels like the Twilight Zone. Like, what just happened here? What just transpired? Because they are really good at manipulating. Obviously, the more intelligent they are, the easier it is for them to tie you up in knots, spin you around, because they're really good at twisting words, events, thoughts, feelings. They will tell you what you should be thinking. They will be telling you what you should be feeling. They'll be questioning you. Are you okay? Right? They'll have you believing at the end of the day that it is you and that it's not them. And they will do this to such a degree where, I know it sounds crazy, but you know, when you're in it, you're kind of going, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe they've got a point here. Maybe, and you will start questioning yourself, your own sanity. You also might get to a point where you just don't want to fight anymore. So you'll just give in and go, yeah, whatever you want, whatever you need, you got it, right? Especially if you have that history of being a codependent and you're used to fawning and you're used to people pleasing and you're used to walking on eggshells to keep the peace, you'll go, yeah, okay, that's what you want. When a narcissist becomes desperate is when they see that all these old tactics that they've used before no longer works and you are out of there. What they do is they become malicious, really, really malicious. And that's when they go on a smear campaign where they realize they have no more control over you, but they're going to try and control how other people perceive you. And so they will taint your name. They will say things that you've done, which they've done. They will say things you've said, what they've said. They are so good at getting people to rally around them because remember, they're really good masters of manipulation. So they're good at looking like the victim, right? The martyr. All I was trying to do, all I was hoping for, I really try to help her, but I think there's something wrong with her. I don't think you, they are so good at it. They will have people convinced. And this is where it gets really, really tough. And this is where the rub comes in, is because they will have people, if they're really fabulous at what they do, and some narcissists really are, they will have people who are close to you questioning you. They will be looking at you in a new light. They will be wondering about you. And the hard thing about this part of this process is you're going to be left with a lot of choices of who you need to let go. To cut this narcissist out of your life completely and to go no contact completely means that there will be other people that the narcissist uses between you and them. Either as comparison, where they'll say to you, oh, but look at blogs over here. They don't see me like this. They see you like this, but not me. Or they will say something like, they will get this person in this world that they called the flying monkeys to give them information about you. Tell me what's out of concern for you. They're worried about you. Tell me what's happening. I'm so worried about them. You know, ever since they left me, they've never been the same. Tell me what they're up to. And they will feed them all this information about what's going on in your life. And all this information is used as ammo against you. Ways in which they can either further smear your name or they can use as a hook to try and get you back, as bait. Or what they will do is they will use it in ways to just go straight at you and hurt you. Remember, there is no where, no thing, no place, no whatever that they will not say, that they will not be prepared to go to. They are very comfortable using sacred information as a weapon, and they will do it and they will feel nothing. And what's worse is that they will accuse you of doing the very thing that they do. So these are the things to look out for when leaving a narcissist. Leaving a narcissist is never clean, it's never easy, it will always be messy. And then of course you have that trauma bond, which I have spoken about in a previous video. Please do go and have a look at it. And this trauma bond makes it really, really difficult for you to break those ties. So if you feel like this is excruciating, like this experience is absolutely tearing you apart and bringing you to your knees, that's what happens when you're involved with a narcissist. It is never a clean break. It is never a kind experience. It's never a pleasant experience. Breakups generally aren't a pleasant experience, but this is on another level. This is another level of ugly that you're dealing with. And it will feel like you are dying inside. And so often, because of that feeling, that trauma bond, right, that's pulling at you, you're going to want to go back. And so my hopes in this video is that these thoughts, these ideas, this knowledge will give you or somebody you're supporting an idea of what is to be expected. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, comment, hit the notifications button. I always do like to hear from you, so you can message me here or over on Instagram. And if you want to DM me on Instagram and there's a specific topic you want me to deal with, please do let me know and I will get on it, because I always do love hearing from you. Have a most fantastic day.